Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So last time out we started the school trip to Hawaii, and that's what we're continuing with in this part. We should be done with the Hawaii trip in this part, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's not a particularly long section.
I see.
It's not a particularly long section.
Yeah, let's go.
It's kind of similar, I suppose, to in Persona 4 Golden. There's the school trip to the school that was the setting for Persona 3. I can never remember the name of it. But yeah, it was pretty much like a few days kind of thing. Had a few events, had a couple of events in it, and then it was kind of done. My apologies. And this is pretty much the same thing. It's just a couple of events. You just wandering around Hawaii, doing some fun stuff, and then you also meet up with and it's also a romance option, I think. It gives you a romance option at some point. But anyway, hello, well-behaved girl. I think she's going to be a major part of the next game. You can kind of tell from a distinctive design.
Oh.
Yeah, we've already met her. We saw her watering the plants just before we came out to Hawaii as well. So she's obviously going to be a major part in the next section of the game. So we'll find out more about her pretty soon. No idea. It's kind of weird actually watching this again because I recently did this section in the re-release Persona 5 Royal, and all this is voice acted. Like the whole thing's voice acted, so it's kind of weird that going back to the original version where it's not voice acted. So it's kind of bizarre.
She can handle this without me. Ooh, so much. All I'm good for is driving them around.
And Futaba's still looking through the data from Sai's PC.
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out. It's nothing. What were you saying?
Yeah, and we're continuing on as well with Morgana's kind of feeling
so
kind of
nice.
useless.
So smooth and silky.
And
Hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
he's getting kind of pissed off and and frustrated. And so I think it does culminate pretty soon. But I always felt, yeah. After multiple playthroughs, I find the whole Morgana section here kind of, I don't know, it's unnecessary for me. It's just kind of it's a thing that is done so that there's a different way, basically, of introducing the next character, but that's really it. But whatever. We're on a trip, you know. I do like the reactions. Yeah, I will say that Mishima in this section in particular, in the Hawaii trip in particular, does come across as a real sad sack. He's kind of just constantly obsessed with the fan site and doesn't seem to have any fun with anybody. Just kind of talks about the phantom fees the whole fucking time. It's like, come on, man. Go find a girl. Have some fun.
Even though there are only 2 beds?
Oh, really?
Coming.
Ryuji. Why the fuck are you here, lad? I don't understand. This section as well is just kind of like I don't know. It's a very anime setup, I suppose.
I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
Huh? You're looking at
So
stuff
Arn's
online,
locked out.
Even over here?
Very good.
Ever since the MedJet case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut. What should I do about overseas requests?
You're obsessive, Mishima. Can we stop, please? Supposed to be in Hawaii, having fun.
They took down MedJet. I wonder
Well
who
covered,
they'll bring
Ann.
justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
Yeah, they do lay it on quite thick here. But I think that's the point. To be honest, they lay it in quite thick about how they're becoming an even bigger and bigger deal.
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else.
We've been here a couple of days, so probably not.
Wait, what?
Excuse
I
me?
don't know if that's a good idea.
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
Are you serious?
I saw that one coming.
There are only 2 beds.
Okay.
If someone sleeps on the sofa,
One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor.
Someone's going to have to sleep on the
Who's that
floor.
gonna be? Oh,
I wonder who,
hate
Ryuji.
cards. Why don't we use these to decide? Yes! What? I'm all the way
Mishima.
in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor.
So yeah,
Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
it's like
He been in there a while.
Mishima gets the. Well, to be fair, he deserves it.
Was really
He's been treated like shit the whole game. So,
Come on.
Sorry.
but us, the main hero, we get fucking stuck on the on the couch.
This all feels so strange.
Ryuji deserves it. He deserves to lie on the floor.
Right. Hard to believe
Piece
the
of
wild
shit.
kids in school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though?
Locked out of a room, but luckily Ann still brings a charger with her
So,
for a
time to
phone.
come clean, Ryuji.
Me? Well.
I used to
she's
think
gotta
that
have
this
a good
scene would
personality.
kind of
I'm okay with anyone
impact
who's modest and nice.
who texted
What
you
about if 2
for
girls with
the
equally good
date thing later on,
personalities confess
but
to you
apparently
at
it
the
doesn't
same
mean
time?
anything.
If they're equally nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter
I hate
bod.
this Ryuji line.
So looks are what's most important to you.
I do like that line reading.
What?
Jesus
Your
fucking
first
Christ.
answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
That ain't
To be fair,
fair.
Ann, you did kind of trick him there. That's a bit
What
unfair.
about you? Come on,
I'm with
spill
you,
the
Ryuji.
beans. What kind of girl is your type?
Because it gives you options. One with a great body, one who's really smart, one's surrounded in mystery, or I don't have a type.
You totally dodged the question.
Because I picked,
Well, we
for my
answered
first
honestly.
playthrough, I
It's your
didn't
turn
have any, I
next.
wasn't
So,
romancing anybody at this
What
point.
kind of guy do you?
And I picked one who's really smart, and I ended up getting a phone call
So,
from
what kinda
Makoto
guy
to
do
kind of
you-
hang out, so that's why I thought it kind of meant something. Mishima's in
That
trouble.
doesn't sound good.
But yeah,
know,
it doesn't really
wasn't
mean
you
anything,
drinking
it's
the
just
tap
like a
water
little
earlier? That's like
throwaway thing.
the one thing you're
Um,
not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
Pretty much as well, because for the last day, there's kind of like a date kind of option where you can, somebody will phone you up. Is it phone? No, they'll text you and you can decide to hang out with them. You basically got, if you're not in a relationship, there's kind of 2 options for you. You can either go and hang out with Mishima and Ryuji, and kind of watch them strike out with the girls. Or you can go and talk to, or Makoto will phone you up and you can hang out with her. Of course, if you've got a date, then it's dating someone, then it'll be them who text you, and not Makoto. But anyway, so yes, apparently the SIU director and whoever he's in league with are now going to be targeting someone else. Well, we're out of Japan. So we'll find out who it is soon enough. I think this is the last day for the Hawaii trip, isn't it? Yeah, it's the last day.
Damn it.
By tomorrow, we're on the plane ride home. Yeah, this is all voice acted in Royal as well. I don't know why they decided to do that, but they decided to add a fuck ton of more kind of, more voice acting in the game. Not that I'm complaining about it. It's a
As I was saying,
good thing. It's a good addition. But I just find it kind of bizarre, I guess, that they would go out of the way to do that. But yeah, I'm not going to complain about it. What happens in the Hawaii State? Ryuji, you dirty boy. So yeah, basically this just gets them out of the way. So basically, at this point, you can, if you've got a
hey,
person that you're romancing, then they will text you. You can go have a date with them, or you can hang out with Ryuji and Mishima here. Or if you're not in a relationship, then I think it's always Makoto who's going to phone you up and kind of be like, let's hang out for a bit. But we'll see soon enough. See you boys later. I've got to go text my gotta go check my messages later, lads. So here we go. So yeah, looks like I received some messages. So yeah. Yeah, so you can, there's multiple characters you can, yeah, so you get like one kind of friend girl option, one kind of hang out with the guys, or go to the beach with your significant other, you know, the person who you're romancing. So gives you a couple of options. I always recommend doing the date option if you've got it available to you, because they're all
Aren't you staring a little too much?
sorry, they're all different kind of stories, you know, different scenes depending on who it is. I'm entranced.
come on.
I'll be a
But I'm glad to hear you say that. So I guess I
I'll
can
go
let
for the
you
smooth
off the hook.
talker kind of option, kind of lame ass
Hey,
option, but
Let's go
anyway.
for a walk.
And it's just really fortunate that
I'm
nobody
at
else
this stand. They sell garlic
from our
shrimp
group
there.
happens to see us
I've heard it's
while we're
super
walking
delish.
on the beach.
Come on, we should try it.
You know, if this were an anime, that is what would happen.
Right. I love that about you.
Like, get some of the other
Can I
girls
get
to kind
2
of
plates of
run
garlic
into us
shrimp,
and be like,
please?
"What the fuck are you doing?" It's like, oh shit.
Oh my god, it's so good.
We gazed out over the ocean.
You two from Japan?
Huh? Oh, yes.
I
we
think
are.
whoever you pick as well, you also
Awesome.
get,
Fan
you
of
always get
thieves, huh?
this little
The guys that
bit of
steal
dialogue
hearts.
scene, with the
You
guy who
know
sells the
about
shrimp,
Phantom Thieves?
Heard about
where
it
he
on the
talks
news.
about the
They're all the
phantom
rage in
thieves
Japan,
and
yeah?
stuff like that.
This is incredible.
I guess even in
If
these
you run
scenes,
into
it's
'em,
just kind
tell
of
'em
like
I say
to
hello, and ask 'em
whack
to
you
change
over the
people's
head
hearts
with
so
it
everyone
constantly
loves
that
shrimp.
the phantom thieves are becoming
Well,
a much
I don't
bigger
think that's
deal.
really how it works.
Which, as we'll see later in the game, we will find out that there is a reason behind all this shit. But I won't say anything more.
It's beautiful. I told Shiho I wasn't.
I have
into
to say
this
that is a
shit
really,
stuff,
it's a really
but
nice
now that I've actually tried it out,
scene.
it's really
I
not
really
that
like
bad.
the colours that they use in
I
here
guess
and
it's
the
because
you know
I have
the
someone
kind of
special to
sunset.
do
It is
with.
really nice. I don't know. I pick that.
Here, you can have this. It'll help you remember how special today was.
Yeah, and I think it's whoever you pick, you also get an item from them. So we get a Matsuhine dolls.
Let's come back to Hawaii
Um,
sometime. I mean,
I don't know if it does
ourselves.
anything. I don't think it does. I think it's just like a token to. You can put it on as an accessory, of course, but I don't think it really does anything to your stats or
anyway,
anything.
starting to
just
get
like
dark. Should we
You've
head
done
back?
this scene with Ann, basically, kind of thing.
Okay.
Ah, so adorable. Anyway. Yeah, and I think that's the first time. Yeah, I didn't have a my first playthrough. I wasn't romancing anybody when this event happened, so I just hung out with Makoto on that one. But yeah, there are multiple options. You know, I think there are multiple options for you to. I don't know what happens if you like romancing somebody else, like someone who isn't like a part of the school. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what happens there. Whether they just all of a sudden they just, you know, they give an explanation of where they are and just turn up, and it's be like, I wasn't expecting to see you here. But anyway. And it's finally done. So that's the end of the school trip.
That aside.
Actually, in Persona 5 Royal, there's actually an extra couple of scenes that are added after the end of this scene, which include the new character who was introduced in Royal. So I did wonder whether they would do that. I think, to be honest, I went to the beach. Nothing happened, right, Ann? Anyway, but yeah, with the extra scene, I felt that kind of pushed it a little bit too far, because it was like, all right, fair enough that you've got Yusuke turn up. Okay, that's fine. He was going to somewhere nearby. He was going to LA, and a storm diverted him here. You can expect that, but to have the other character just happen to have their training thing that they were doing, that just so happens to come in at this point. It just so happens to happen like right now in Hawaii at the same time as you. That's pushing the believability factor a bit too far. And here we are with Principal Kobayakawa, who I think is gonna have a particularly bad day here. So he's heading to the police station. I think he's finally just had enough at this point, and he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna turn in my benefactors, because they're not helping me out anymore. I just find the scene where his eyes go up here, this is a pretty disturbing scene. So yeah, he's had a little change of heart there. He's had a mental shutdown. This I don't buy. Even if you saw it at the last minute, I think they weren't going fast enough to really hit him, but suspend your disbelief, my friends. Trust me, he's been squashed. He's dead. So yeah, while we're out of town, Kobayakawa has been murdered.
Yo, welcome
Probably
back.
by the guy in the
Did
black
you
mask.
tan a bit?
How was Hawaii?
I like how we're coming with the flower wreath, the flower necklace around
Well, that
our
paid for your travel
necks.
expenses, then.
Go for that stereotypical
Well, you guys were off
Hawaii
having fun.
stuff.
Things here have gotten
I like
a
that.
bit more problematic.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks.
So yeah,
and
Morgana
cold
is now
Here's a graph of
wanting
the
to get on with it
profits
straight
of
away.
stores handling these items.
double from last year.
So apparently they're
Phantom
selling
Thief
Phantom
goods
Thieves
seem to be
merchandise
in
now.
especially
Fuck.
high demand.
We should have tried and
Didn't know
cut a
they
deal
sold
here,
that
man.
kind of stuff.
Could have got some decent amount of money out of it.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise? Maybe I'll toss
Phantom
some dry
Thief
ice
curry?
inside, you know, give it that phantom-y effect. I'm just joking, all right?
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think?
That would be
Richard?
dangerous. I wouldn't want to put dry ice next to any food, to be
There he
fair.
is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind
Now,
their actions.
Futaba,
They are clever to take
Be
the silent
nice.
resentments of the public into
Be nice.
account and believe them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
So yeah, Akechi's now
Well, this is
seemingly
surprising.
having a bit
Your
of a
stance seems
change.
to have
He's
softened.
kind of softened towards the Phantom
This
Thieves a
doesn't
little bit
change the
here.
fact that they are
I wonder
dangerous. However,
if he may have an ulterior
no,
motive.
I shouldn't say anymore.
Nah, probably not.
Come
Probably not. He's
on,
probably
you
just,
can
you know,
say it.
recognizing our efforts for what
Oh,
they
no,
are.
I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude.
What are you so angry about? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers. who
Futaba,
show up.
you know, calm it down, love. We don't want Sajiro to be suspicious of
I finished
anything
the
here.
analysis. You know, of the data. Want to meet now?
She's got all that data done over 2 days,
Seriously?
analysed over
Jet
2
lag?
days. Wow, she's done pretty
Fine
well.
then. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired. Leave me alone. So yeah, that's it for this part of Persona 5. Join me next time, when in the next part we'll be seeing what kind of data was analysed, and we'll be choosing our next the target for our next change of heart. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. I'm sorry, Persona 5. Fucking hell. Anyway, see you next time.